There's a version of you that your future is crying for. A stronger you, a more disciplined you, a version of you that doesn't shrink, a version that doesn't hide, a version that doesn't hesitate. The question is, are you willing to become that person? Hello, friends. Good day to you. I came to talk to you today about becoming the person your future is waiting for. Come to think of it, you're not stuck because you lack time. You're not stuck because you lack talent. You're stuck because you've grown used to the version of yourself that settles, the version of yourself that makes excuses instead of making progress. But here's the truth, you cannot build a future on top of who you are pretending to be. Personal development is not an option, it is a requirement. In fact, it is the requirement. Let me tell you a story of a guy I met. I met a guy named David. Brilliant, charismatic. Everyone believed in him except him. Every time a door opened, he found a way to sabotage it. Why? Because deep down, David still saw himself as the broken boy, not the grown man with purpose. One day, a mentor told him, until you confront the version of you that is hiding, that you're hiding from, you will keep rebuilding on the same broken foundation. And that was the day David got honest with himself. Growth is war, not with the world, but with the different parts of you that wants to stay the same. The lazy you, the distracted you, the insecure you that says, why do you think you are to grow? But you got to answer that voice back with action. Not talk, not vibes, but action. Because growth doesn't happen by inspiration. It happens by intention. You have to be intentional about growth. If you want to change your life, change your standards, raise your identity. Don't just say, I want to get better. Instead of that, say, I am a disciplined person. Say, I am consistent. Say, I am the kind of person who shows up even when it doesn't feel like it. Growth begins when excuses starts to fade. When excuses fade, your identity changes. Like when your identity, it moves in that direction. Growth starts when excuses fades, and excuses fades when your identity changes. When I started on this journey of personal growth, there are three key decisions that changed everything for me. The first one is decide who you are becoming. Simply write it down. This is who I am becoming. Speak about it daily. And very importantly, build towards it hourly, by the minute, by the second. Your decisions, your actions should be tilting towards who you've written down that you're becoming. The second decision is remove what doesn't match that version of you. So rid yourself of those things that doesn't match that version. You already have a picture. You know what you want. So what doesn't look like that, remove that. Get rid of that. Cut it off. Silence it. Walk away if you have to. If you have to change relationships, change relationships. Then the third one is act like the version of you now. Not when you feel ready, not when it is convenient. That is very important. Now, act like that person you are becoming. Act in that direction. Your action, everything you're doing should be tilting towards that person you're becoming. That 3 decision points were very critical for me when I started moving in this path of personal growth. It revolutionized everything. It changed everything drastically. If you had to change your association, you change it. But first, have a clear picture. That is very important, very key. You're waiting for the future to reward you, but your future is waiting for you to change. This version of you can't carry the next level. What is coming, what's in the future, this version of you can't carry it. You must grow on purpose. You have to be intentional about growth, about making that change. You must become the person your future is begging for. Most people change only when they are broken, but not the 1%. The 1%, they change because they see what's coming. And they refuse to meet the future unprepared. As I wind up this session, I'll leave you with this African proverb, or I'll think it's African. As you lay your bed, so you lie on it. The future you talked about yesterday is today you're living. The future you're looking at tomorrow is an illusion. It's actually what you create today that becomes the future tomorrow. Refuse to meet the future unprepared. Make sure you're prepared as you go into the future. If this video speaks to your heart, I want you to interact with the video. I want you to comment below. I am becoming that person. Like I always say, commenting and interacting with the video is not about the likes, and it's not for the algorithm either. It is you affirming what you've just heard. Speak it. The future you want, live it. Because the next version of you isn't found. The next version of you had to be built. And remember, my friends, you were built for more. Now, go and build you. Thank you so much for your time. Once again, friends, thank you for your support. Thank you for the numerous feedbacks. Thank you for engaging with our videos. Thank you for sharing our videos. Thank you for commenting, and thank you for subscribing. Those of you that have not subscribed yet, kindly do us good. Hit the subscribe button. That will enable us push out more contents to more people. Thank you so much. Thank you once again, and do have a great day.